Hey y'all, it's Lacey with Carolina Crafts. So today I have kind of a hodgepodgey mess. I have a few different ideas in mind. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I do have a shirt I need to finish for one of my orders. So I might do that, but I'm needing some ideas too. So we did this honeycomb frame and we did the patriotic distressed flag on it. But this does pop out, and you can put other inserts in it that are this like 4x6. Let's see what the exact measurements are here. So no, this is actually a 5x7, but I put a 4x6 transfer on it. So these are our 4x6s. So I have two Christmas ones I just got. They're from our new Christmas holiday line. So kind of need an idea what you guys think. If we like one of these to try on there, or I still have our coffee one I haven't done anything with. Sorry, I know the wording is backwards. But I could do that and put it by my coffee machine. I was going to do the Happy Thanksgiving one that I did yesterday, but I thought, I have plenty of fall decorations out already, so I'd like to start on Christmas. Plus I have craft sales coming up. I'm going to need Christmas stuff to take to that. So it'll be like this. So do we think the coffee one would look cute on there, or do one of these Christmas ones? So I'm undecided. So that's why it's kind of like, I need everybody to hop on, help me out, give me some opinions. Sometimes we have like, it's kind of like writer's block, only it's like crafter's block. And we're thinking somebody will have a good idea and help us out. So those are kind of some ideas for that one. I am at a loss because I ordered a snowman bundle for our snowman porch leaner. And for the life of me, I cannot find my transfer for it. It's not in here. This is the cutouts for it. But I cannot find my transfer. It's not in here. And I'm pretty sure it was one of these big ones. So unless I am losing it, I don't think I gave it to anybody to use because they just come out and I haven't even got to use it yet. So what in the world did I do with it? Maybe I'm losing it. Maybe it's a size B. Maybe it's in here. Because really, you only got to do the face. Everything else is plain. So maybe it is a size B. That's why I couldn't find it. Because I was going to do that, and then I couldn't find it. And I was like, well, I can't do my snowman without the snowman transfer. Let's see. Here's all my Christmas ones. I thought, well, maybe they forgot to give me the transfer. I'm not seeing it on that. Guess I put it over here. I need about another hook for my size B transfers. I'm getting too many over here. I had all these down the other day going through them with my mom. So I may have mixed them up. She wanted to borrow some, and then I had some duplicates. So I let her take those home to play around with. I don't know if it would be this far back unless I just really mixed them up. This one's not mistake. Okay. So the idea that I had for the snowman, since it just kind of stays plain, so obviously I'm going to have to paint it white because it's just brown wood cutouts. So when I paint it white, I know that's the traditional snowman look, but I thought it would be cute to add a pattern to his snowball layer. So I was going to get y'all's opinion and see what you thought, if that would look cute or if that would look dumb, and then which one to use. I am not seeing it. I hope I didn't leave it in the box and throw the box out. That would be bad. So let's see. I left my iPad downstairs, so let me see if I can pull it up on here. Because I am pretty sure I bought the bundle, which comes with the cutouts and the transfer. Unless I am losing my mind here. I'm not sure why I would have bought the cutout without the transfer. Let's see, it was probably that one maybe. Trying to think of how much it was. No, that wasn't it. Let's try this one. Snowman accessories and the seasonal porch leaner. I could have swore I bought the bundle. Did I really buy the... I don't know if I bought all that and didn't buy the transfer. That was crazy. Unless I bought the transfer on a separate order. Nope. Now, I don't know if they are out of stock. I may have pulled a doozy. I can't believe. Unless maybe I need to find out, because maybe someone else ordered that transfer before I did. Maybe that was why. So I'll have to find that out. Anywho, y'all be thinking about that. Pattern on it, yes or no, or just leave it white. And then I could do a pattern on the scarf piece. So here's the scarf, you know, so it goes around his neck. So I could just do a pattern on this and leave him just white and teal. They're pretty big. Like this is, I think, the middle layer. No, this is the bottom. And this is the middle. My heat press is turning off. So this would be his middle section. Nope, something's not right. Hang on, maybe this guy's... I'll get it right in a minute. There we go. So bottom layer, middle layer, and then you have his head. So he's a pretty big dude. You know, a lot of white paint. But I want him to match my nutcracker I did. So, can you see that? How big he is? pretty tall. So whenever he is all put together, I'm sure it probably says on my store the actual height of him, but let me see if I can just lay him here and get a measurement. Where is he? He's got a space for some reason. So, let's see. Total, he is about 35 inches in height, and that doesn't probably include, let me see, I think then he comes with a hat. So he has a hat that sits on top as well. So he's going to be like, what did I say, 35? So he's going to be over 40 inches tall whenever you get him all put together. And then he comes with the face pieces and his scarf. So, let me see now, because I knocked off my paste. Somewhere. Hang on, guys. There it is. Alright. So, be thinking of those two things. One, the snowman porch leaner, and two, the honeycomb picture frame. If I should do the coffee transfer or do a Christmas one. And I hope you guys are ready for Christmas because we're about to get started. I've done a few fall things, or more than a few probably. So we are moving on to Christmas. I can't believe Christmas is almost here. I know, it's crazy. Alright, so this is a baseball tee. It is white and black. I hope this will look right. I normally do size B transfers on these, but the customer wants a fishing one. So the one I have is a size A. So I'm going to try to iron this out a little bit. It's best, whatever surface you are using, to have a smooth, flat, decently hard surface. In this case, we want it wrinkle free. We don't want anything that's going to make our transfer not be completely sealed down. Like if it's got a lump, a hump, a crease, a divot, it's not going to seal flat. You know what I mean? So you want to iron that out. So you're going to need the heat press anyway when it dries to heat set it. So you'll have it out pretty much anyway. So just go ahead and iron all the creases out. Plus, when it's warm, it would stick better probably to it anyway. Hello, whoever is on. You don't have a picture, so I can't see who you are or greet you. So please say hello in the chat. So this is our Gone Fishing, Keep It Real, Be Back Soon. And then it says established 1891. So I'm hoping this will look okay. And not be too small. I grabbed Cadet Blue, I grabbed Black, and I grabbed Bark, which is our brown. And I'm debating on whether to do it all in one color or mix it up. Like we could do the boat and the guy in brown. We could do the Keep It Real in the blue, and then around the edge do it in black, and maybe the other smaller words and the hook. So if you hop on, tell me what you think, say hello. I've been missing everybody. Hi, Nicole. Finally, somebody hopped on. I need your opinions. I hope you came with opinions. We are doing a shirt, and I don't think my camera is quite right. So let me adjust here so we can actually see what we are doing. See if I can move this over so it's more centered. Is that more centered? Got your volume on. Hang on, I got to take that out before I end up inking on that. This is our ink mat. I'm going to slide this on in here. Can you hear me, Nicole? I can see ya. I don't see any comments yet, so let me know if you can't hear me or if I just ain't seeing the comments. So our ink mats are sticky, so that will hold it in place. So I'm just trying to get all the bubbles out. You don't want to stretch your material, because when you chalk on it and then you release it and it goes back down, it's not like it's gonna look weird. Probably like a bad tattoo that's like 20 years old. Just a heads up. All right. We are doing Keep It Real. What you think about these colors? We have Bark, Black, and Cadet. And I was thinking, hi Lena, thank you for hopping on. Why is my comments, I bet you guys are commenting, because you guys always comment. Why are they not coming up? Let me see. I don't have my iPad. Let me see if I can get them to come up on my laptop. I just had this on and turned it back off. Should have left it on, because I'm not seeing comments, and I know Lena comments, and so does Nicole. So for our canoe fisherman, I was thinking of doing Bark for him, and then for our cadet, I was thinking about doing Keep It Real. And then our black, doing the border, and then these little words and the hook. What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat. And let me try to pull the chat up and see if it is me that is being difficult over here. Not necessarily me, just technology and Facebook. You guys missed the first half, so please go back and watch the first half where I was talking about, yeah, see, there's 9 comments. Why is it not showing? All right. I see, hey Lena, I see those are good colors. Lena said, how are you doing, girl? I don't know if you're talking to me or Nicole, but hey, hey, hey. Lena says, sounds good. So let's pull this up or enlarge it maybe. Yep, Lena says hi. Nicole says, oh, a t-shirt. Okay, what you putting on it? Okay, we did that. What are you making? We did that. Hello, Robin. See, I missed Robin. I don't know if Robin is still on. Missed all that. So hi. Sorry. Technology issues, apparently. All right, so let me put this over here. All right, so do we like those colors? Oh yeah, you know me, I love colors, so go for it. Okay, here we go. I hope this will look okay, because it is a size A. I usually do size B's. So I hope it will not look too small. Here we go. I feel like I'm off-centered because my mat is off-centered. So if you are like me and need everything centered or it will mess with your brain, then you better put that mat centered. Does anybody else have that issue? Get a couple tools out here that we're going to need. Alright, don't look at the mat, look at the shirt. And try not to pull up too many times because it will fuzz it and make it less sticky. Whenever you're doing transfers on fabric, the more you lift, the more it fuzzes it, and we don't want that because that will make it not adhere as well. But I'm going to move this mat because it's messing with my brain. Anyone else have that issue? So the first half, guys, was I was talking about our snowman porch leaner. Nicole, did you order the snowman face? And that's why I didn't, because for the life of me, I cannot find it. I thought I bought the bundle, but I am not seeing it. And then my order says I just bought the porch leaner and the face accessories. It's not showing that I bought the transfer. So I don't know if I'm losing it and didn't order it, or is it because you bought it or something? Alright, that's a little better. So I'm pretty sure that is not even. Alright, it looks even. Let's do a little measuring. Yeah, messing with those mats aggravate me. They are very aggravating because I am a little OCD. Whoa, that's not in the middle. I told you guys, it's like my OCD gets the best of me. Like, it looks like it's in the middle, but it's not the same. Like, whenever you measure from one side to the other armpit, you want it to be the same distance. Like, that says 6. This one says 8. So we are not in the middle somehow, even though it looks in the middle. So if the mat is crooked, it sometimes will mess with your brain too. See, like it looks like it's in the middle of the collar, but it's not in the middle when you measure. So I might be losing it. That's a little closer, but now I feel like it's not in the middle of the collar. And I don't know if it's because it's like I think it's a XL. Yeah, it's an XL shirt. That's like where the sides of the shirt are. So let's just start over. And let's get this mat sideways maybe and make this even before I spend an hour fixing a mat. Hello, I see Molly. Hey, Molly. Thanks for hopping on. I'm having struggle issues over here. My mat's not even. My shirt's not working with me. My transfer's not working. let's try it this way. So we put our mat horizontal. Let's see if that helps. All right. Do a little shake. Shake that shirt down. Now let's see if we can get it somewhat in the middle now that I probably have fuzzed the bejesus out of it. I'm trying to line it up right with that tag and then measure it, but for some reason my measurements... Okay, I think it is in the middle. Huh. We may have scored. Okay, so here we go. Blue Cadet, Bark Brown, and Velvet Black are our 3 colors we are using. And then I pulled out a couple squeegees, our detail tool, and our multi-tool. So, for safety, because you know I like to get messy sometimes, I'm going to put this paper down, because sometimes I touch, and then I touch with my arm, and then I get it on the shirt. So with ink, you got to be super careful, because once you get it on there, it's not coming off. I don't know what you're saying yay about, Lena, but yay, I guess. Did I miss something? Alright, so I'm going to do the top kind of half first. So I know this border goes around. Can you guys see? Let me pull back a little bit. Does that help? I'm going to go around and do the top border, and then I'll come back and do the bottom. Like I said, that way my arm is not on it. Alright, next question. What do you guys think? Should I do all the wording in the cadet blue and just the border in the black? Or should I do the border and the small wording in black and just the big words in the blue that keep it real? What y'all think? This is a question Q&A live. So if you did not catch the beginning of the live, make sure you go back and watch, because I need opinions on our porch leaner and I need opinions on our honeycomb frame. You finally got it in the middle. Yes, Lena, that's what you're saying yay about. Yay! I did. I know. It's a struggle today. Sorry, my brain is a little frazzled. Lex started preschool today. So I'm probably not at my most focused. We'll put it that way. Alright, we're going to put our guy and our canoe, and yes, the water, because I don't think I can get that water in the blue without messing the boat up. So we're going to make it all brown. Sorry, Nicole. You are better and more patient at that than I am. But at least I'm using 3 different colors on this little bitty transfer. You got to give me that. Right? Got to give me that credit at least. Let's see. All wording in blue. Yes, all wording in blue. Okay. I'm glad I didn't do that then. Alright, so that is all the brown. Now I do have the anchor, like the hook at the bottom. Is that okay in black, you guys think? Or should I do that in gray? I could pull like a silver, like a silvery gray for the hook, if you guys think that would look better. Let's do this Gone Fishing at the top, and then we'll kind of release this top part. So this top part says Gone Fishing. Now we do have our wilderness patches, so you guys let me know if you think it looks too small or not enough. And I can maybe put one of the fishing wilderness patches like on either side of it. Alright, that Keep It Real is going to be that. I need this, but not for that. I can use this. I do need, I think I'm going to do the little dots in black. Let's see if I can do it with this. Like the corner of our detail tool. There we go. Let's save that because we're going to need that again. Hook in black. Okay, you got it. All right, I'm just going to pull up this top part because we're done with it. Check it out. Looks fantastic. All right, then we're going to press this back down where I haven't done it. So we're going to do the Keep It Real in the blue. Do we have any fishermen or fisher ladies, I guess, out there? I used to go fishing all the time with my dad when I was little. I didn't like it at the time because we had to get up at the crack of dawn, even before that, like, I'm talking like 4:30 in the morning, y'all, to go catch some fish, because you got to get out there before it gets hot. It's best to get out there before the sun rises, and you got to load all your stuff, get out to wherever you're fishing at. The place we went a lot was like 30 minutes away. And then you got to get your boat, you know, get it in the water, get all your gear. It's a lot. So we had to get out there early. And so Lacey had to get up like 4:30 morning. If anybody knows me, I am not a morning person. So it was some sacrifice to go fishing with my dad, but looking back on it now, I miss that. I really wish I could do that now. Like, I don't know, you know, you take things for granted when you're a kid, and then whenever you're an adult, it's like, oh, I want to go do that now. All right, so we have established in 1891. I like to fish when I go to camp, but haven't been out of the house in a few weeks. I've got cabin fever, and this not driving is making me crazy. Lena, I don't know how you're doing it. I couldn't do that. Like, I don't go out of the house for 1, maybe 2 days, and I feel like I've lost touch with the world. So, kudos to you for being able to hack that for how many weeks? Is it 3 weeks now or more? And I'm guessing you probably haven't been to the post office either. We'll just do that pumpkin transfer next year. I'm still looking forward to it, though. I want to try it out. Alright, so we did the established 1891. This is the Be Back Soon. Yeah, because if you go fishing, it's like an all-day gig, right? Alright, so that is all of our blue. That's all the wording. So let's close it up before I touch something with it. Sorry, Molly, if you're still on here. She gets mad at me because I lick my lips all the time. I did not put chapstick on. And now I'm self-conscious about it because every time I do it, I'm like, ah! Stop doing that. No, 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 no. See, this is why I have this paper here. I get stuff everywhere. But my wipe splooshed out some stuff. We're going to need this, probably for the black. So we'll keep that there. Get you off there. Make sure I didn't touch anything. I don't want to get anything on this white shirt. is our hook and then the rest of the border. Let's see. Don't yell at me, I'm sorry. I can feel it. They're dry and I want to lick them so bad. I don't fish. Nicole, you ever went fishing? Or you just don't like to? It is a lot of work, but so is anything else that's outdoors. I mean, you go hiking, it's work. If you go hunting, it's work. If you go play sports, lots of work. But it's like the benefits outweigh the work, right? Like, there is nothing like fresh fish and doing a fish fry, having a bunch of people over, or just doing it for your family. Like, for probably, let's see, how old am I? Probably going on like 15 plus years, I have been dying to do a fish fry with some fresh bluegill. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm crazy, but like, that is my favorite fish. It's just, I don't know, to me it's the best tasting fish. It's not fishy, it's got good flavor. I don't know, that's just me, I guess, but I miss that. One of these days I'm gonna get my pond filled with bluegill so I can actually fish and have fresh fried bluegill. So maybe you'll go fishing with me, Nicole. I'm not baiting the hook or taking a fish off, so if holding a pole is considered fishing, then I'll do that. Okay, I'll give you that. So if I get fish in my pond, you come and fish with me. I'll bait your hook. I'll take your fish off. You just hold the pole and reel it in. Can you handle that? And then we'll cook it. Well, I'm guessing you're going to say I have to clean them. So I will clean the fish and I will fry them. You can eat them and just hold the pole. Does that work? All right. Now you guys tell me, because I'm going to leave this on my ink mat until it's completely dry. So if it looks like I need to add something, I can. For some reason my shirt's like bubbled, like when I pulled the transfer off, it must have bubbled my shirt up. All right, what do you guys think? Is that too small? Does it need something like on either side of it, or should I leave it? This is for a man. Let's see. Where's my wilderness patches? I just used it like last Wednesday, I think. Why is it not right here? Aha, that's why. Okay. So our wilderness patches consist of, all right, we have this one with the fish that says fish more, worry less, and it goes all the way around the fish. We have never lost, always exploring with a canoe and a paddle. That's probably really all the fishing ones. That one's got a bird or a duck of some sort. Deer, wolves. So those would probably be the only two. You guys can see those. Lena says, I like it the way it is. Nicole says, I can handle that, but yeah, I'm not cleaning or cooking it, and you'll have to take the bones out of it for me. Will do, will do. All right. Molly, you still here? Are you in conclusion or in concordance, whatever the right word is with them, to leave it like it is? So if I were to be kind of wearing it, this is what it would look like. Wearing it minus the bulging mat. Is that enough on there? Think it'll be all right. I need something. I think somehow my thumbnail touched it. Told you guys, it's like impossible for me to not get my thumb in the ink. Let's see if I can touch it up. Molly says, I like it like it is. Okay, either one of those would look good, but it does look good by itself. Okay, we will leave it, y'all. Let me touch up this one little spot, and then let me pull out the porch leaner. I don't know, did you answer me, Nicole? Did you buy the snowman face transfer? Or am I losing it? Because that is a possibility. Put these all up. My other thing is that frame. Alright, so this is our giant snowman porch leaner. It goes together kind of like a puzzle. And we did measure it. It was without the hat, I think it was 35 inches. With the hat, it's going to be over 40 inches. So this is the height of what we're looking at here. Maybe if I get it all to stay on. So it's pretty big, guys. And obviously a snowman is all white, but I don't like it all just white. You didn't buy the transfer. I think I must have lost the transfer then, because I cannot find it, or I threw it away. I don't know if I left it in one of my boxes and we threw the boxes out. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. So I'll have to look again, but I've looked twice and I haven't seen him. Okay, should we leave it all white or do it white and then put a pattern on it? I want to try to do, I want it to try to kind of match my Nutcracker. So if I leave it all white, the scarf would have to have either the teal or the tide on it. And then of course his face pieces would have to be black, and then the, nose will be orange. And then I have the hat. We could do a design on it. I need to see if I have a snowflake design, because I thought that would be cute on the hat. Maybe make the hat teal here and this little ball white, and then do teal or tide and then white or something on top of it as the snowflakes or something else. I checked the order that I bought the pieces off of, and I didn't have a transfer with it. I thought I bought the bundle of the pieces and the transfer together, but it doesn't say bundle. So either I clicked the wrong one, or I bought it separate, or I completely spaced it and didn't buy it all. But that's what we're going to be working on next, is once I figure out this transfer business. And maybe it didn't come with a transfer, but I'm thinking it did. So I'm going to have to do some research tonight. But it comes with, all the little eyes, your coal for your mouth. It comes with 5 pieces of coal. So those are obviously going to be black. His eyes are black unless we want to go really crazy. And then, of course, orange for his nose. So that's all the face pieces that come with it. And then you got his hat. And then you got his scarf. So I could do patterns on his hat and scarf and make those tie in with the Nutcracker, with the tide and the teal. I just like having y'all's opinions because sometimes I think something's going to look good and then somebody's like, oh, no, that will look terrible. So that's what I need. Yes, he is a big snowman. So he's going to probably be taller than the Nutcracker. Let me see if I can do this with two hands. It's probably not. I need to go ahead and just glue this guy, but I need to get him painted first. So, let's see. Yeah, he's going to be a little taller than the Nutcracker. Because the Nutcracker, which by the way, Nicole, we still have those pieces of Luan to make these Nutcrackers and snowmen. So we need to get together and figure that out. And I have your Nutcracker pieces in. I got those in a couple days ago. So I need to get those to you. But we need to cut the pieces still. So we need to do that. All white snowman pattern on the hat and scarf. Okay, use this Nutcracker transfer on the hat and the scarf to make them match. What, this? Like that look? Is that what you're talking about? I was thinking about snowflakes, but I can't remember if I bought the snowflake transfer now. But we need to cut these big pieces, his leg piece, his body, and his face. And I don't remember if she did the hat. I'll have to look at them again. I don't think she did the hat. I think it was just all the accessory pieces that she did. So we're going to have to cut all that out. Of course, trace it first. But we can just trace it as his actual body, not separate pieces. So it's just one piece too. So we need to get together and do that, and then possibly trace and cut the pieces for the snowman before I put it together. So we need to do that real soon because I need to go ahead and get that snowman done for our craft sales. Yeah, like the hat or the pants. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Thank you for your ideas. The other was the honeycomb picture frame. The one, I already flipped it, but we did the American flag on that side. So this is the black kind of chalkboard on this side. And I was trying to get an idea whether I should go ahead and put Christmas in there. So this is two of our new ones. This is the Christmas tree, or it's Christmas tree. So it has Merry Christmas, the Christmas tree, and the music notes. We could put that in there. This is Santa's Sweets, always handmade with love, and North Pole, and it's got different candies on it, if you can tell. Of course, that would flip it this way. Or, I've been wanting to do this coffee one. So I thought about we could go off of holiday for a little bit, and do the coffee one on here. And I could put it by my coffee maker on my coffee bar. So y'all tell me which one you think will look better. Thank you, Lena. It was so good to see you. I'm glad you finally caught me live. She's caught me all my replays here lately. So tomorrow is Wednesday. I could probably do this one because this one will be a short project. So if you guys give me an idea on which one you think will look cute. If we want to go ahead and jump into Christmas, I will do that. We are getting so close. Or if we want to see the coffee one. And the coffee one will probably, close your ears, Nicole. It will probably be one color. I don't know. I've got that kind of sparkly white color. I could do, or like vanilla or brown or even teal. I don't know if I would do it in multiple colors or just one. So don't listen, Nicole. I like the Merry Christmas. Or we can jump into Christmas. Do you think that'll look okay with the honeycomb? Think that'll be cute? Seems fun, right? We can break out all of our Christmas colors. I like all my Christmas ones. Well, at least it won't be black. I know you want color, but technically the shimmery frost white or whatever I have, that's color. It's got sparkles in it. So do the Christmas one. Okay, we will do the Christmas one. So maybe tomorrow I will get on live and do that with y'all. So stay tuned, hop on. Thank you for supporting. Make sure you hit those heart buttons. Sprinkle my videos. That helps me out. We've been kind of at a lull lately, like not any new followers or team members. So y'all help me out. We need to grow some more. We need more on our team. So help me out with that by sharing and by hitting those heart buttons. That gets it to cycle through people's feeds and stuff so they can see it, and then they'll share it and so forth. And my reels as well, because the reels go towards the cold audience. So people that aren't friends with me, that are scrolling through craft reels, they will see it and then hopefully join our team. So help me out. I appreciate you guys so much. Love y'all. Hope you have a good night and a good week, and hopefully we will see y'all tomorrow. So bye for now. Hang on. We got slow connection. So it's not letting me hit the button.